then maybe we're playing. Francesco asked me a song because I also write lyrics in German, so that you get an impression.
Ed adesso ascoltiamo jazz in lingua tedesca, è molto interessante.
But I don't have scores.
Okay. Laura, do you think that the change of a language influences the music or the rhythm or what else? Or the style?
I mean, maybe not as much for them, but for me it does, yeah. Because it's, of course, I mean, when you compare English and German, German is not as soft as English, maybe, so that influences. And you have to, I mean, it's my mother tongue, so I really have to be careful about the words, and it's really hard to not make it sound like cheesy Schlager song. Yeah, it's not really very common to write lyrics in German in this style. But it's interesting, I think. Maybe, does somebody speak with you German?
No.
A little bit. It's, maybe the German songs, or the German lyrics are more abstract than I write, so I don't know. I can give you something to read along.
Yeah. But also in Italy they try to make a kind of Italian or Neapolitan jazz in this language. So
German is not so jazzy,
yes.
Speaking
some time ago that I wrote that song. So when I started writing German, it was after all these jazz standards where it's really, you have a lot of these cheesy metaphors and it's really concrete. At this point of time, I wanted to make things a little bit more abstract. Right now, I'm getting back to concrete things, but more in English, I have to say. But at this point, I mean, it has some story, of course, but it's not that obvious. It's more about situations and emotions, you can say, and to try to express that in German, it's, yeah, I wanted to make it a little bit cloudy, you could say, with words. And then when I'm writing, or most of the cases, I'm writing the music first, and then I start to sing with some vowels. It's like a like A, U, I, or it's like, sounds like a fantasy language, and then I'm getting more and more close to the words. So it's really developing all of the music.
So the words can come after?
Yes,
yeah.
most of the
First
cases.
the music,
yeah.
Then the voice, the vowels, and
yeah,
then
and
the
then
words.
you always have to, I mean, it's not...
Avete capito? Quando compone lei parte dalla musica.
Infatti quella è la domanda
prima,
che
prima
volevo
cosa.
fare.
Poi comincia a sonorizzare con delle vocali e poi vengono il testo all'ultimo.
And then you have a certain rhythm and you have to find the syllables that are fitting. So sometimes it's...
Prima il ritmo e poi le sillabe.
Yeah, I mean you can change the rhythm a little bit, but yeah, but it's I've done it also the other way around. That's also interesting. But that I first read the lyrics, but most for this project.
Ci può anche venire il contrario, però nella maggior parte dei
casi prima.
But you write all the arrangement for the instruments or only for voice and?
Oh, for yeah.
So you are a good composer.
Thank you.
In your school you have a course of composition in which you must be able to write for all instruments and for
we have jazz arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
And it works like this.
Quindi anche voi cantanti
first you have to write, I think, 2 horns, then 3 horns, until big band. So, and then you have also the possibility to attend composition class, if you want to. And I did that, and now I'm in composition master.
Are you only singer, or do you play other instruments?
I play a little bit the piano, and I studied saxophone in school, but I cannot play it anymore. I think I've done it for a while. Doesn't work together. See? And I play ocarina. Yeah. That's my main profession.
You write anything for Karina?
No, not yet. I should do that. I also have an electronic device, Chaos Pad it's called. I don't have it with me, unfortunately. That's also really cool. They can make different effects on the voice. That's, yeah, brings more possibilities, for example, when it comes to improvising. Yeah. Also, Michi is interested in electronics. He's also, I mean, this time he could not bring everything with him, but he has really cool things. Yeah.
You have to buy the CD to listen to it.
Yeah, that's the
Do you use a vocoder, like vocoder?
There's a vocoder in the Chaos Pad in this electronic device, but it's how should I say? It's really chaotic. I don't know what it does. It just comes out as it wants, so it's always a surprise. But it's good sometimes. But I don't use it very often.
It's basically like a guitar effect.
Yeah.
Guitar effects, like delay,
Chorus,
reverb, distortion, reverb, pitch bend,
distortion.
shift, distortion, flanger, chorus, all that stuff.
More than 100 effects. So it's really
And it's
a lot.
so much fun. I love it.
Really.
Like you speak into it, and then it makes your voice.
And which are your music influence?
No, yeah.
No. Non ci
It's
sono.
fine. As long as there are so many singers, maybe I talk about that. I really like, for example, Cassandra Wilson. I really like her. I think she's a really emotional singer. Or, yeah, I mean the older ones are like really Billie Holiday and Nina Simone. Nina Simone is one of my favorite singers, and Mark Murphy, Kurt Elling, and there are also some pretty cool singers from Scandinavia I like. Billy Bell, for example, or Tone Eriksson. And there's a really cool singer to check out. Her name is Efrat Aloni. She's from Israel and she lives in Berlin. She's really cool. And yeah, they're really. There's a really nice vocal group called Moss. It's also interesting for the singers, maybe. It's with Theo Blackman, for example. And of course, singers from the pop genre. That's also interesting for me, especially when it comes to writing lyrics. Yeah, for example, Joni Mitchell is really one of my heroes, or when it comes to writing lyrics, Annie Franco is also brilliant, I think. Or more the singer-songwriter genre, I really like Nick Drake, Radiohead, I already mentioned, Sigur Rós. There are so many great singers. Or just last weekend I've seen Erykah Badu live, and I really love her. She's really cool. But there are too many. You guys, what? Do you have bands or projects here playing together?
Se avete bands o progetti, posso.
Yes, combo, play standard.
And you're having also concerts, or is it more school?
Yes, abbiamo proprio chiesto se abbiamo concerti.
Sì.
O avete gruppi costituiti che girano, che ne so, insomma.
Martucci, sì. Yeah.
They have groups that make concert here in the hinterland of Salerno, and c'è lavoro, insomma, si trova.
Sì.
There is much work to do in the evening here.
In this week.
Vediamoci.
Yeah, it's similar to Austria. I mean, Austria is smaller, but you have to go around if you want to play your own music. You cannot stay at the Graz, for example. There are different venues. I mean, there are also more traditional clubs who always have this traditional jazz. But for example, in Graz, we have a really cool thing, the Jazzwerkstatt, it's called. It's a platform of musicians, and I can say we, because part of the band is part of this Jazzwerkstatt. Everybody played there. So we organize concerts, we organize a festival, and there we focus on original music.
Everybody plays there, who? Students, professors?
It's students, or students. It has nothing to do with this, with the university. And a lot of students play there, but we also have people from outside of Graz. And we have cooperations with other cities where similar things happen. For example, in Switzerland, they also have Jazzwerkstatt Bern. That's, so there are cooperations that one band plays in Graz from Bern and one band from Graz is playing there. And this festival is really cool because you have 3 concerts per night, and it's really cheap. So we have full house most of the time, and it's really.
You should invite some other bands.
Yeah. You can find it online. It's Jazzwerkstatt Graz. Then you find the program, and it's a really nice festival.
Which period does
In April.
April, every April.
Yeah, it's this April will be the 6th time. So that's, for example, a thing where there's a lot of new music. But of course, they're all kind of different. That's our speech. I brought a few, but in the evening there will be more. So you can buy it if you want, if you're interested. You can also listen to it online, 2-3 tracks on my homepage, or order it there. Yeah. They're only original compositions. Yeah.
LauraWinkler.com.
Yeah.
So to the website.
As a
Manager.
What? No,
Your manager.
But we have a label. That helps.
It's my name is hidden inside. I didn't want to make it Laura Winkler Quintet, or at least for this kind of project, it was really important with whom you're playing. Maybe I can talk a little bit about the trombone. The trombone is used as a second voice, so you've heard it sometimes.
Sta parlando del duetto col trombone alla seconda voce. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Vicino. Così.
Cosa il trombone?
It's really about blending together, and I mean, we were playing together for 3 years now. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, Adrian is doing a great job. But because normally as a singer you're used to, for example, holding notes as long as you want, and then
Amano molto gli ottoni.
I like this warm sound.
Suonato in questa maniera soft si sposa molto bene con la
Su voice.
And it kind of influences also my way of singing, of course.
Sì, il suo modo di cantare anche.
Sì.
Because you blend this back.
Sì.
Si imitano.
Altre domande?